So everything. Yeah, cheers. Wow. All right. Yes, sir.
I need your opinion on something, okay? Because you're like my economics teacher.
Yeah, go, just get to the
All right.
chase.
My dad didn't give me coffee this morning, and I'm exhausted.
You did?
I want to buy coffee, but I don't really want to buy the coffee here for $2, and it's disgusting. So, what should I do?
Here's what I would say to you. I think a lot of tiredness is in your head. Now, some of it is. I would just say, I'm going to suck it up because how old are you?
7.
I'm 17. Russell is 70. He doesn't look tired. He got a phone call that woke him up at 3:15 at night. He didn't get back to bed. I'm better than him. Get a little competitive right now.
You're mad. You're mad.
And I'm not giving the Sage $2. They're fucking thieves. There should be a police officer out there arresting them. You know, when I worked in the county, the Baltimore Sun published all the teacher salaries. There was this one guy who made like 106,000, Harry Cook.
That's not a teacher salary.
No, in Baltimore County, you could do that if you worked 30 years. I just called up my friend Rob. I said, Rob, we gotta call the police. Harry's stealing, man. 106, that guy's like, maybe he could earn 6,000. All right, that being said, okay. KB, do you have the answer to the drill?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a little bit of prayer. I picked E.
E. Ryan, what do you have?
I also have B.
John?
I have D.
Andrew?
I have B.
B? Okay. How did you go with, to get to B?
So what's the formula again?
I don't know.
Isn't it
The
quality of
elasticity equals what?
so,
Percentage change in quantity supplied, right? Over percentage change in price, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so,
never mind, I didn't answer.
go, John, stay with me though.
I'm with you.
All right, so what is the elasticity of supply according to the problem?
Is it increases 10%, and then I don't know how you get like the price.
Read the problem.
The price elasticity of supply for pickles is $2.
All right, stop. So the price elasticity of pickles is what?
$2.
Go.
Or is 2.
Is it $2 or $2?
It just says 2.
So it's 2. So I'm going to put the elasticity is 2 equals, keep going.
And the price of pickles increases by 10%.
So I'm going to put the 10% on the bottom, and that's X. So I'm going to solve for X. And I'm going to get 0.2, right? Andrew, that makes sense to you? Okay. Any questions on that? Yes, sir.
So I just found 10% of 2, and that was 0.2. Is that fine too?
Yeah, I think that will work.
That'll work.
E or A?
KD?
Was it
E. E.
E is 20%.
Yeah, that's 20.
Oh,
That's
I don't have it. It would be,
0.2%.
2 times.
it'd be 20%, right? Is that it? It's 20%. Right? If you put 20%, you put 0.2 over 0.1, you get 2. Okay?
I actually saw that a different way. I put the 2 on the denominator instead of 10.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is that with that?
Say that again.
Instead, I ended up doing it.
You have it like this?
No, I had. X,
Oh, the 2 over 0.1.
No. I had X over 2 equals 10. But I still got
Like that?
Yeah. I think I did it wrong, but
Okay. Can we just, like, yes.
I think we should put the elasticity under the X, then you make sense increase be on the right side.
But that would work, right? He just cross multiplied. Yeah. I think yours will work.
Oh, okay.
I would plug in the formula, but you know, if you want to make it harder.
Yeah.
All right.
You should finish chapter 5. That's in the book, KB. There's a link. So I just want to make sure you know. All right, so you finished chapter 5 today. The notes are due by 11:59 Monday. Okay? Tuesday, we're going to start chapter 6. Wednesday, I'll review at night. The quiz is only on chapter 4. We got to keep going, but I just want to give us the quiz just on that supply and demand in chapter 4. We'll come back the next, I think on Friday, we'll come back like the next week somewhere, and we'll take the quiz on chapter 6 and 7.
What is the unit test? For the,
I think it's October 14th. So that'd be what, like 2 cycles, maybe? Okay. All right. Yes, sir.
Did I put my name on my quiz yesterday?
I have no freaking idea. I don't know. Everyone got 100, but when I went to put the things in, the internet went down. So I didn't like, look. So all I was doing was grading the thing. I didn't look at your name.
That would not be 100.
106 for 106. Every kid got 100. Now, I gotta say, and I wonder this, like after a while, I wonder, did I start to see, like, I just like speed going. All right, that looks like taste and preference. So, I don't know. I should have just given KB a 9. All right, so the feedback was 8.6 out of 10. People said some more practice. We'll do a little more practice. Now, some people seem to have problems with elasticity and total revenue. If price goes up and it's inelastic, quantity demand is just going to go down a little. So therefore, price times quantity is going to go up. So inelastic, price up, total revenue up. Again, I think of it as an odd. Inelastic, they both go up, they both go down the same. Elastic, if price goes up, quantity demand, it goes down a big part. So therefore, total revenue will decrease. Questions on that? Spiro, you okay? Wake up, Spiro. I'm gonna have to get you to do 5 push-ups. You're a little dumb. Spiro, you don't have your usual bounce. Usual bounce? Usually I. Spiro, what's the most push-ups you could do?
I don't know, like 15 or 20.
That's good. All right, we're gonna practice with boards the day before the quiz, and then the coefficients was for the demand elasticity and the supply elasticity. It doesn't matter if they're negative or positive, it's the absolute number. Today, we're gonna do income and cross price elasticity. That does matter. Okay, any questions on this? All right, the lecture outline, take out, we'll finish that today. It took us 3 days to do the lecture outline, Josh.
What's your second good thing?
All right, if you're,
Never had.
100% for,
What's the third thing?
well, someone wrote and said stoners, and then they immediately want to go to the bathroom, which set off a red light to me. Stowers at a home run. The Orioles are never winning again, so. I gotta hold on. What do they have to do? Yeah, I'd like them to win 1 more game at least. KB.
Alright, let us remember that we're the Holy Presence of God, the Father and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. The Lord, we thank you for waking us up today. As you know, that not everybody woke up. And we pray for protection for our football players, particularly Captain Josh and the rest of his crew as they take on LaSalle tonight or tomorrow. I forgot which one. Pray for a big W. You know, the team's morale is low. They've been losing a lot. You know, they suck right now. They need a little bit of team bonding, but let's hope they can get it together and be able to pull out this dub and get the morale up. We pray for everybody else in here that we got to school and go home safely and enjoy the company of our families. St. John Baptist El South. Literally, so, all right, so, in the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen.
Not that deep.
Oh, what? Did I get carried away? Yes.
The morning prayer today, I thought it was kind of funny, the way he did it. It seemed like he said, let's pray for everyone, like, let's be thankful for our families. And then it occurred to him, maybe people don't have good families. So then he said, you know, families could be pretty stressful. You know, have some patience.
Yeah. Did you see he was like, suck, man?
And then, oh, you have friends, but families for life. Even though they're stressful.
We just read what's on the board.
Alex thought.
I was cracking up. I thought it was like,
We just read what we told.
and the interviews.
Oh.
Oh.
Cool. They ask questions like, Josh, how old are you? 17. Cool, what's your name? What's your name? Josh. And why don't we show clips of sporting events?
That takes too much time.
You have 25 freaking minutes.
They used to show CNN 10 back in the day.
Huh?
They used to show CNN 10.
Oh, geez, was that hard?
Charles A. Was it Carl A.
All right. All right, remember, if you don't see the cow, ask questions. All right, here is an interesting bit of psychology, Neil. If I looked at that chart and could read, well, I probably only could read line 2, but say I could read like line 8. When you flip the chart upside down, I would be able to read line 10. Now, they did this with like 2,000 people. Now, are these people's eyes getting better? Now, why can they see better when the chart is flipped upside down? That is the question I pose to you today. Mr. Rizzo, I can see him. He's thinking. Go.
I think it's a perspective.
I don't know, just expand on what you mean by that.
Well, like the position that you hold it, your eyes kind of stretch out things more. Like,
Okay, so you think like when it's on top, it's easier to stretch out.
yeah, because the photos are kind of more compacted when you look at them from like the angle like this. If it's like a flat thing, it actually expands out a little bit more.
Okay.
Your view.
Hunter and Jonathan.
I think it's more like a mental thing. So like when you look at it like this, you think like the first thing you see that's gonna be easiest, and as you go down, it's gonna get harder. So like as like mentally, you know it's getting harder. So you might like kind of like, oh no, I don't want to think it's hard. Whereas if it was flipped, you wouldn't really think that way, I think.
So you're saying when it's flipped, I go the top is easy, I should get that.
No, yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like what he said, how most people read up to down, then logically they would see how one is easy and so big, but then compared to 1 to 11 seems like super impossible. If you started just at 11 for some people or 10, then they can probably start with it.
Okay. A lot what Hunter and Jonathan said is what the research found, that mentally you think you should be able to see the top, and so you do it. So your brain is programmed like to get it done. Now, another bit while they were doing this, Spiro, you'll get a kick out of this. When you're driving and you're hungry, you see the food signs better than any other sign. That's again goes to what you guys are saying, right? Mentally, you're targeted in. Now, can we use this type of research at all to become better learners or better students? JP.
Yeah, maybe it's like, if we're learning the hard stuff for the AP exam, it's gonna look like easier once we actually get there.
When you have homework, do you do homework?
I try.
When you have homework, do you do the hard stuff first or the easy stuff?
I start off with the easy stuff.
So maybe for learning, we should start with the hard stuff, right? Jonathan?
I was gonna say like if we want, if we come to class and do our work as if we want to, drastically doing other stuff.
Okay. Also, if you expect to do well, you have a better chance of doing well. Like, now, I'm blind, we could flip this upside down, I'm not seeing line 11. But I might do a little better than line 2. All right. Just a little psychology there, Dimitri. Understand the brain. The brain is an amazing thing, and you could fake it out if you know the tricks. Like that's like kind of a trick. All right, we're not going to get to consumer surplus. We're not going to get to price ceiling. No, we're not going to get to any of this crap. All right, cross price elasticity. Here we are. Did I tell you to take the outline out for yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, Max did. Max is such a great kid.
Oh, yeah, Max.
And Max, you got the best grade ever on the last book. Oh, yeah, Max. No one ever did better on the timer rat as quiz in 25 years. All right, but anyhow, Max, we got to start thinking now. So now we're looking at how the price of good A impacts the demand of good B. So, Niels, tell me when you're ready. No, I mean, this book is just lines. There's no.
Oh, it's the Meyer?
Yeah.
That's Miss Mueller's book.
I know.
I'm ready. See that? Right here?
Huh?
I'm ready. No.
No, I just meant there's a loose book here.
Oh, you asked me, you told me to.
Yes, thank you. Niels, if a good is a substitute, do you think it's gonna have a positive coefficient or a negative coefficient? Okay, why?
Because if the price goes up.
So if the price of Coke goes up, what's gonna happen to the demand of Pepsi?
Man, that's stuff with what?
So the coefficient's gonna be positive. Well done, much appreciated, well worth the wait. All right, so the formula is the change in quantity of product B over the percentage change in price of product A. Josh Thomas is already going, how do I know which one's A or B? It doesn't matter. If you use Pepsi for quantity, you use Coke for price. Use Coke for quantity, use Pepsi for price. Hey, this was a good day for me. I got 40 minutes of Prescott. I didn't get 1-1. Huh? His. All right. So, all right. One class, no one had ever saw hamburgers uncooked before. So the price increases. So I would have to change quantity 40 over 20, positive number, it's a substitute. Then I got the price of hot dogs increases, so people are not buying hot dogs. So therefore the demand for hot dog buns, that's a negative, so it's a complement. Now, John, how am I going to can I determine is it a normal good or an inferior good with this coefficient? No! It's okay, John. Sorry, I confused you. My fault. You cannot determine, is it a normal or an inferior good? Or can you determine, is it inelastic or elastic, Spiro? No, you can't. Sorry, I won't, you Spiro. Stand in the back. Did you have to work hard this week?
Did I have to work hard this week? No, I'm just really tired. Oh, last night I was doing some investigation.
What were you investigating, Spiro?
Some kids came to the Sunshine Grill and with that started beating up cars. So
What?
So
Nothing really happened this year. Nothing happened this week.
So I was on
Alright.
the cameras the entire night trying to.
Okay. Did you see me or Josh?
Huh?
Did you see me or Josh?
No.
Okay, we got away with it. All right. And by the way, I really enjoyed when you used to serve breakfast. Do you still serve breakfast all the time? No, you don't.
We serve breakfast all day on Wednesday.
On Monday.
On Wednesday.
That's such a weird day.
Do it on Saturday.
All right, here we go. 2 problems. You got a minute each. I liked it better when you the breakfast.
We do breakfast in the morning.
And I will say,
In the morning.
you have amazingly huge portions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
He owns a restaurant.
Why am I hitting it up? Once I get my life.
I brought my grandma to his restaurant because I told her that my anniversary and she wanted a selfie with him and he wasn't there. He was at a wedding catering event.
All right, got a minute each. Seabass, I'm calling on you for everything. We got the formula, right? Just plug in the numbers.
Oh, and Michael's just decreased.
Oh, yeah, he caught it. Try to full sign. You can't get something by sign. It's hard being the class genius, but Simon plays the role pretty well.
Matt, you got them both?
Okay. Squirrel, how you doing back there?
I think I got the first one.
All right. Give me another minute for the second one. Seabass, you doing okay?
Yeah, so is the answer supposed to be a percentage
No, you could just do it as a fraction.
of the fraction? Or because I also got, I can do decimals, would you take decimals instead too?
Squirrel, I went in last Saturday, I said I'd cheat you, so I get a discount, and the guy doubled my bill. It's really good knowing you. All right, Seabass.
Yes, sir.
All right, percentage change, quantity of A is what?
I put 50%. I did
Is it 50%?
no, it's decreasing 50%.
So negative, right?
Yeah,
over,
I put, since positive, it's 25%.
so it's gonna be,
I got -2%.
okay. John, did you get the same? John, if it is negative, is it a substitute or a complement? Complement.
-2%. Basic, but I did. Yeah,
Are you good?
he was just asking what I got.
I know. Are you good, David?
Yeah, but like, what is your cancel out percent?
What?
What is
Yeah, you just make it two.
I just-
Okay. Spiro, is it a normal good or an inferior good?
I'm gonna say normal good.
No, you can't tell. Wake up.
Why can't you tell?
Because cross price elasticity only will tell you complements and substitutes. That's all it tells you. And the reason I'm asking you, Spiro, is there's gonna be a test question like this, and it's gonna say a normal good. I don't want you to fall for it.
Really, none of the above.
No, it's finally gonna get to compliments. All right. Any questions on the first one?
Oh, wait.
Yes, David.
For complements and substitutes, can most of them, can't you just use common sense, but like for the reasoning you need them at?
No. Because sometimes they'll put for a compliment, something that doesn't compliment to try to trick you.
Okay.
Like you mean like hot dogs and like hot dogs, like, no, I do that, but sometimes because they want to make sure you know, they're gonna put like substitutes, hot dogs and baseball bats.
There was this argument around with the same thing.
I know. Does someone have their hand up over here? Kyle.
So you can't determine elastic or inelastic.
Correct, you cannot. All right, Andrew, did you want me through number two? But we could do it together, right? Because me and you are tight like that. All right, Andrew, for quantity, did what? Huh? By how much? Quantity. Huh? Yeah. And the price? All right, so what, are we gonna have a negative or positive number? Positive, it's positive. What is it gonna be, a substitute or a complement? Substitute, okay? Any questions on either one? All right, let's move on. Let's make some money. Income elasticity. Yeah. Boom. All right. Here we go. Yes, sir.
How do you tell if they're in substitute or they said the number is over or less than one?
No. Positive is a substitute. Negative is a complement. You ready to sit again?
I am
Okay.
feeling locked. I'm locked and loaded.
Usually 5 jumping jacks does the trick.
I got you. I like certain things, you know.
So it gets the blood rushing. Good.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to know economics, so when you run the diner, you make a lot of money. We don't want you to run that place out of business.
Most likely will.
Whoa, you can't say that about the. That's like Joe.
I hope you don't say that to your dad. All right, so income elasticity only can tell if a good's normal or inferior. That's all it could tell. Josh, you tell me when you're ready.
All right. All right, I'm good.
Josh, is the coefficient for a normal good going to be positive or negative?
Normal good, positive.
Positive, right? Because when income goes up, demand goes up, they both go in the same direction. Well done, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Keep thinking like that, you're going to ruin the reputation of football players. We're going to think you could think.
I don't know if I can do that by myself.
You know, Hunter's All right, percentage change in quantity over percentage change in income. Again, only a normal or inferior good.
Is this one like a hard and fast rule, or can that be switched like one of them?
What do you mean?
Like, you know how you can put like 10 over 40 or 40 over 10? Is this one?
No. Okay. We try that switching things on. Patrick, tell me when you're ready. All right, Patrick, reading the red, that good is what? I didn't hear. Inferior. Spiro, is it a complement or a substitute?
You know that.
Yeah, Spiro! Yeah!
Oh, yes, Bureau.
Oh, I can taste that Western omelet now, Spiro. Good job. 5 jumping jacks does it. Good job, Patrick, on that. All right, if the coefficient is positive, it's a normal. Okay. All right, any questions about supply and demand, elasticity, about income or cross price? You're in Michigan? Nice.
So can you just kind of go over time what a normal and an inferior is? Just one more time?
Sure, it'd be my pleasure. Max, tell them what a normal good is.
I didn't really go over also.
Cameron, what's a normal good?
Cars.
No, more of a definition, I'm sorry.
It's like something that like when income goes up.
When income goes up, demand goes up. An inferior good, then Hunter would be,
Like income goes down.
then demand goes up. Okay, so normal good, income and demand the same way. Inferior good, inverse relationship.
So income goes up, demand goes down.
That's inferior.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, we'll see how you got it because we're going to give you some questions. All right, boards out. Let's go. Boards out.
Lock in.
Get locked in.
Oh, yeah.
Because these questions, they're not getting rained out. Let's go, KB. You got to get that more. KB, you're lucky you weren't born in the wild, wild west. Because you're so slow to draw, you'd be shot down.
So fast. That's not true. When it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Boards go
What?
around the board.
Did you get that?
Does anyone have an extra board? Like sometimes they stick 2 and up. There.
We need bureaus to investigate.
What happened to you? What did you do to your board?
I don't know who did this.
That was mine.
Come on, me. Come on,
It's
it's me.
It's really
Now I gotta charge your parents $2.99. All right, here we go. You got 1:10. Yeah. Hope it's the right hand. You guys have to do this. I don't have 30 seconds. You ready? I've got some dogs and broccoli up front. I've got broccoli, I've got dogwood. I've got dogwood, I've got broccoli. Okay. I take broccoli beating dogwood in a race here. All right, KB, I don't know what you had, but following a decrease in the supply of orange, the price of orange juice decreased by 20%. So I put
Wait,
the price of increase, so 20% on the bottom, right? Which resulted in a 10% increase.
I thought for the formula, I had quantity on top and then change the price.
Yeah, so so isn't the price 20%?
Yeah, but,
And isn't the quantity 10%?
yeah, I read supply.
How did you guys, where did you guys, the D people, how come you, what did you do to flip it?
I saw supply and then 20%, and I said, yeah, that's going on the back. And then,
So we got to read more carefully.
yeah.
Okay, all right. All right. Next up, tough one. On this type of problem, because there's a lot there, before I even get to the answers, I think if the cross price coefficient of A and B is -5, is that a substitute or a complement? If the income is 2, is it a substitute or, I mean, is it normal or inferior? Then I could try to figure out by process of elimination or which is the correct answer. Give you 2 minutes on this one. This is, I think, a tough one. Good, all right. How did you guys smell? Like 40 seconds. Hayden, if A and B cross price elasticity is -5, what type of good?
-5 is. Wait, are you asking like,
Cross price is -5. What type of good?
oh, it's,
Do you have your notes?
it's a compliment.
Complement. All right, negative is a complement. So I have a complement. And Anthony, if income elasticity is 2, is it inferior or normal? Or you got it, normal. Okay, now, let me see your boards. Boards, please. I've got L's and alphas, L's and alphas. L's and some dogwoods. All right, let's go through. Josh, are you an A guy?
Yes.
All right, Josh. If it is a complement, a decrease in the price of a hot dog, would that decrease the demand for hot dog buns?
You asked that again, I had some.
Yeah. Thinking that it was a complement, a decrease in the price of hot dogs, would we buy more or less hot dogs? All right, guys, everyone stop packing up. Focus and get it. Would we buy more or less hot dogs?
Please, asking if it's a compliment and a decrease in price of hot dogs, you buy more
Then
more hot.
the demand for hot dog buns would increase, right? So A is not the answer.
Oh, I just read it wrong. Okay.
Okay. Now, Kyle, B, if it was a normal good, an increase in income, would that decrease demand?
No.
So B is out. A and B are substitutes, no, we know they're complements. D, good B is an inferior good. We don't know, because it's cross price, so that's why E as an Ellen is the answer. Okay, any questions on anything? All right, put your notes in, have a great weekend.